Hello everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play The Outer Worlds 2. I almost called it Oblivion. Last time we finally entered the Zeranium manufacturing, or manufacturer, what was it called? Manufactory, number 7. And they've got a sort of a little crime investigation going on here, or I guess an internal investigation about the Zeranium bomb that was dropped when we first got here, which was launched from this facility. And Initiate Doubleday here wants us to go... I forget what you want me to do, but we're gonna go help you. Once I remember what we're doing. Where was that be at? This one? Nope. Nope. No. None of those. I have no idea. This one? I don't know. I think she wants me to go through here, though. What did you want?
Yes, I have had my fill of stochastic uncertainty today.
I don't know. We're gonna go through here, though. Get a sprint. Ooh. We made it. Unspecified dangers predicted. The great predictions. Alright, let's open this bad boy up. 600 XP. In my pocket. Open you up. What do we got? What we got going on here? Some sort of room here. Got know your place. Something I'll never learn. The world is my oyster, as they say. Somebody says that, surely. Of course, this place seems pretty useless to me. We'll be through here. Hello. Here we go. Personnel Assessment Initiate Alva Miriam. During our recent discussions, Initiate Alva has shown a profound unwillingness to discuss early motivational factors and aspirations. This notably frustrating disposition renders us unable to adequately project her career path. When I detailed this concern to the Initiate, I was met with a silence one can only characterize as stony. If I were to draw a conclusion based on this and consistent data drawn from years of similar interviews, I would say it almost appears that she is being evasive. Tenured Archivist Lilander. Yeah, I'm not so sure she's being evasive. I think she just doesn't want to be in the limelight, you know? She just wants a simple life, reading her books, telling her stories, or hearing stories being told. And I can perfectly relate to that. It makes me really hope she's not anything more than that, because very rarely have I met a more relatable character. Okay. You guys ready? Let's go. Jump through. We made it. Okay, so maybe I wasn't paying that close attention to when Doubleday was talking. Maybe she was just saying, hey, do your mission. That's fine. We can do that. That's fine. Maybe I need to be a better active listener. Okay, we got a blockage here. Interesting. Yeah, this place seems like it's a well-oiled machine. What's down here? Whenever you're investigating something, you always want to take the longer paths. If you can. But why would I come down here, I wonder? Oh, I'm getting poisoned. I don't need you out. Can I go under? Nope. Okay. Whole lot of nothing there. Looks like there should be something, but there's nothing. Okay. What exactly am I here for? Refinement Logistics. Initiate Alva believes the distraction caused by the Zeranium leak likely stemmed from alterations to the control boards and the Refinement Logistics. Okay, so we're investigating the leak. Gotcha. I can do that. I can investigate a leak. Ooh. Maybe not that leak, though. How am I gonna get over there? I just gotta jump? There we go. Easy. Fortunately, you weren't so lucky. Sorry to say that, my friend. And we can drop down here. Convenient. And then we pop up here. Alright, what do we got going on here? Invent Zeranium. Oop, I didn't mean to steal that. I thought this was all up for grabs. Okay. What is this? Let's examine. Zeranium venting pressure. This control board allows users to update settings for Zeranium overflow venting system. Look closer. Safety restrictions have clearly been set to exceed stated tolerances, causing the explosion and subsequent leak. Okay. Go invent the Zeranium too. That seems like a good thing to do, right? Clean up this place. Then we just want to jump. Didn't even need the booster. Could have sworn Doubleday wanted me to do something else, but I certainly don't remember what it was. What is this for? Was this just another way to get in that I missed? Looks like it. Looks like it. Yeah. Okay. Alright, let's go back over here. Oh my god. It's fine. We're fine. This is normal. This is normal. Okay, we just need to get over there. Everything's fine? Everything's fine. I've not been drinking, I swear. Okay. Have we already done all this stuff? No, okay. And then we do that. And we're good to go. Let's just go up the ramp. Let's not take any risks. As I literally about... Good thing I said that. I was literally about to take a risk. Alright.
Ah, you're back. I see my choice in you was well-founded.
Okay, she probably wanted me to vent the Zeranium.
Zeranium overflow venting has returned to a non-haywire state, and my internal levels of disquietude have lessened along with it.
Fantastic. Maybe you can help me with some answers then.
With the leak abated, I am fully prepared to be peppered with queries.
Well, I've got queries, all right. Do you happen to know anything about Initiate Alva?
Not much. Keeps to herself mostly, or that is entirely. Like all of us, she resided in the barracks 15 degrees to the northeast from here.
So, you mentioned a reward earlier? Actually, before I say that, did you see anyone lurking about here before or after the leak occurred?
You mean just after the attack occurred? I was in a state of anxiety at the time, and, well, I'm sure you're aware higher levels of cortisol can impede the encoding of memory.
Of course. Am I correct in assuming the leak occurred right after the attack on Outpost Opportunity, though?
Now that you mention it, yes. I recall I was worried about one crisis, and my mind was completely occupied by this other crisis nearby. I must admit, I haven't given the attack a single thought since. I do hope everyone's okay.
Me too.
I am greatly grateful you were helpful and effective. Farewell. This card will allow you into our humble little research lab. It's right past operations. Can't miss it. Unless you do. The pharmaceutical primer I mentioned is inside on display.
Yeah, we've already gotten it. Thank you, though. Don't ask me how I did it, but yeah. So I guess that's why that wasn't a stealing thing, because you could literally get it as a reward. That's fine. Alright, so we didn't learn anything that exonerated Alva from the leak, but we did from the other
there.
place.
Why, we were just talking about you.
Or
Me?
specifically, potential implications for a multitude of troubling scenarios, based on probable results of your investigation, downstream outcomes, and such and the like.
You know how the Order is, always calculating something. But please, tell us what you discovered.
Well, someone rerouted the coordinates for the launch, and they had clearance to cause the leak.
That you found evidence that the coordinates were rerouted is definitely something. Would be an odd step for Alva here to take, except perhaps to throw blame elsewhere.
I
Potentially.
admit I had the knowledge to cause the leak, but not the authorization. And yes, why would I reroute coordinate commands away from here?
Svoboda doesn't seem capable of engineering all this.
I wholeheartedly agree, but her incompetence hardly absolves her. I'm sufficiently certain our proctor is conspiring with an outside party, so I'm coming out now. She's going to tell me who she's working with. Then I'm going to kill her.
Yes! Now this is definitely taking a turn more to my liking.
Wait a bit. You're going to what? Our investigation, it's unfinished. And you're an initiate. What are you talking about?
Oh, I see you two thought you were proving my innocence. No, you were helping identify my target. I'd advise you, dears, to help or stay out of my way. Proctor Svoboda needs to pay for her actions.
Who are you? The evidence didn't prove she was guilty, and you clearly aren't telling us everything.
Yes, I concur. That may be the only part of this that seems certain. You are far more capable than some back manufacturing button pusher. Who are you, really?
I am a dedicated agent of the Order, but no, dear. My name is not Miriam Alva. I am Marisol Delgado, formerly of the Department of Preemptive Causal Redirection.
That group was just a story to scare novice scienticians. Next, you're going to be telling me you're... Wait. It is you, isn't it? The one they called the Endpoint.
That is a pretty cool name, I gotta admit. Wait, how long have you been here undercover?
I arrived decades ago to lie low after a difficult assignment. More than that, I have nothing to speak on at present.
The rumors about your department. They said anyone who might delay the equation being solved disappeared. If there are any hints of truth to that, I find it severely at odds with Order tenets for balancing efficiency with humanity.
This is hardly the time for a history lesson or debate, I'm afraid.
She's right. Enough pontificating. Time to make a decision.
That you are who you are, and are standing right, and have been here for years. It's all much to digest. I suspect your methods are not my own, nor the Order's, as I know it. And I fear your intentions for Proctor Svoboda.
I kind of feel upset with myself for completely disregarding my suspicion of her after she knew we were a directorate agent. Her story about how she knew was kind of like bullshit, thinking back on it. Oh, I watched a lot of serials about the directorate. Like, nah, I'm better than that. No way you would have known that. I still don't know how she really knew. But, like, she's obviously more competent than she's letting on. Damn it. Does that mean, because I related to her so much, does it mean I'm more competent than I'm letting on? Maybe more competent than I know. Oh, God. What am I doing with my life? Okay, you realize you'll only get killed if you try to stop her, right? So do I. And I haven't seen enough proof to determine who is guilty or innocent here.
It's sweet that you think you can stop me, but I'll elucidate this for you. At this point, you'll either need to trust me or back that worm Svoboda. That ridiculous little functionary upended my existence. For 20 years, I was Alva. It wasn't a good life I had here, but it was quiet. It was mine. It wasn't hers to take.
This would mean standing against a member of the Order. A mid-ranking one, at that.
You do realize you only get killed if you try to stop her, right?
I cannot be party to this, but neither shall I stand in your way.
A wise calculation, my friend. Good thing you showed up when you did. You saved me from having to kill everyone here.
I love this person. Can she be a party member, please? She makes me wish there was romance in this game. Okay, always happy to save lives. Is there anything else?
Svoboda has much to answer for. Let's go see that she does.
What's this? What are you doing here? Come to surrender, I take it.
After decades keeping this identity, your inexpert blundering has rendered it obsolete. I am Marisol Delgado, former head intercessor of the Order. This would be an ideal time to confess everything before you die.
You can't possibly be party to all this. Not with her vast misdeeds so readily apparent.
Our investigator has definitively determined my innocence following a thorough investigation.
Okay, the fact that she's changed clothes into that kind of armor, I think she is a companion. Maybe? Hopefully? I really have no idea who's to blame here, but Marisol seems pretty handy to have around.
I appreciate your practicality. Enough, traitor. You made your play. You lost. No more deception. No more lies.
Nice gun.
Time to pay what is due.
No, wait,
Damn.
Thus concludes a thoroughly distasteful business.
Nice aim there. Zane and Buddy would be proud.
What a nice and thoughtful thing to say, dear. Best search her office. Someone clearly was pulling her strings.
Would have been nice to perform that search before there was a corpse in the room, but beggars and choosers.
Beggars and choosers, my friend. Beggars and choosers. Plasma pistol, advanced energy modulator. Oh, look, her computer came on. That's how I knew she was a traitor. Please select from the following options. Access oversight control. Unlock toxic effluvium repository access. Access granted to the toxic effluvium repository. Okay. Rubbish bin. Commence message recovery. From Abbott Newell, subject to matter of some advisement. Practice Svoboda. As you know, I value your sagacity. Sagacity? When it comes to supervisory matters. With that said, allow me to put the following question to you. I gotta sneeze. Excuse me. If I had a close colleague, a friend even, whose diligence appears to have slid and whose calculations have become increasingly error-ridden, what action would you advise? Surely, one should not consider submitting them to a promotion? Speaking hypothetically, of course. I await your counsel, Abbott Newell. Is there something I'm missing there? Turn to root.
The terminal unsealed the effluvium repository. That's traditionally off limits. Ideal spot to hide something. We should take a look.
Are you coming with me? Do I have 3 companions right now? Oh, shit. Okay, over there. Let's see what we got going on over here. Oh, it's a sealed thing, yeah. What do we got going on here? Take these things. Through this door?
This space used to be brimming with runoff chemical sludge. It's been renovated, I see. Another terminal. Go ahead. You should have the honors.
I appreciate that. Xeranium ray. Ooh. Gonna take a look at that. Actually, let's do that right now. Never really used one of these weapons. Yeah, I've not been impressed with death sentence, so we're gonna... Ooh. Let's reload this bad boy. Cool reload animation. I do love the guns. The guns are really nice so far. And the way you reload them all is different and everything. I like them. Alright, let's see what we got. Subject, your orders. Not identified. From not identified. The attack on the outpost was meant to reignite active fighting between Auntie's Choice and the Order. Instead, it has only resulted in an investigation of both localities that threatens to expose our plans. This is an unacceptable error on your part, and I expected better. Perhaps I should have entrusted the task to Luvino from the start. Cooperate with the Earth Directorate agent insofar as it does not lead back to us, and know that further failure will be met with severe consequences. Alright? Contingency plans. In light of recent setbacks, De Vries has concluded that we are to pursue contingency plan A467. Further instructions will be issued at a time of my predetermining.
The Proctor's efforts appear part of a larger scheme.
Yes, I'm pursuing the head of the conspiracy, Augustine De Vries. Another conspirator was operating out of the local In-Ray range, Victor.
Clemens? The archivist? Ah, that follows, I suppose. Still more that I missed.
You alright? Can't tell if you're shaken or euphoric right now.
This whole affair reminded me of the old days. The blood, the secrecy, the calculations and intrigue. Been trying to tell myself I didn't miss it. But in action, I fear, ill suits me. I have some unfinished business I need to get back to. I could use help from an operator like you. Believe my specific skills could benefit your efforts as well.
Yes.
I propose a strategic partnership. You help me, I help you. What do you say?
Hell yes. Help someone like you with mysterious unfinished business? How could I say no?
Good, good. It's a little crowded here, though, isn't it?
Niles, my boy, I love you, but get out of here. Head back to the incognito.
Sure, I could use a few ticks off my feet. Leg has been aching a bit. But hey, you need me, you know where to find me. And don't let that one stray outside your peripherals, if you take my meaning.
Excellent. Well then, I am quite ready to leave this place.
Okay, well, I've got two companions that surely are gonna love each other, right? An Order hardliner and a cultist from the Order. So that's gonna be fun. Ah, I'm so excited. I'm so happy. Marisol. Okay, what do we got here? So she's got a pistol, and she's got body armor. Nice. Portable capacitor distributor. Marisol occasionally tosses small portable capacitors near you. Walking over them automatically activates them, restoring gadget energy. Attacking them causes them to explode, dealing shock damage in an area around them. Has a cooldown between uses. That sounds good. Combat analyzer. Marisol analyzes an enemy in the combat, marking them. While active, your attacks against the target apply effects depending on the location of their body you hit. Legs knocked down, head stunned, torso and arms bleed. That sounds really good too. I like both of these. I think I want the gadget. Yeah, the gadget increase there. What we got here? What does this symbol look like? Maybe it's a little short in a certain area, but your attacks against targets affected by Marisol's companion abilities restore gadget energy. Okay, that's pretty decent. Marisol's companion ability now affects an area around the target, applying its effects to all nearby enemies. I like that. We'll go with that. Actually, I guess I should look at what her ability is. We'll apply this one for now. What is your ability? How do I see that? Here it is. Torpifying Blast. Using a gadget of her own design, she shoots energy at a specified target, stunning and showering them with magnetic energy. While this effect lasts, the target cannot move, and all attacks against the target are critical hits. Jeez. Marisol's ability must be fully charged, and you must be targeting an enemy for it to be activated. Okay, yeah, I like this. Make it an AoE. Sounds great. Marisol collects and recycles your shock rods, plasma cells, and biomass ammo, giving you a small chance to be recovered when used. It's pretty good. Marisol's in the party automechanicals have a small chance to provide additional crafting materials. I like elemental weapon specialists. Yep. That'll help with my machine gun. Awesome. Can we talk?
Not sure Inez deserved that. Starting to wonder if you consider us all similarly disposable. Who's next? Me? Val? Did you have something else to discuss?
Let's try and just put that to the side. Because she has no idea what she's talking about, because I haven't told her. She just joined the party and she's like talking about somebody she didn't know about. Okay, let's move on. Let's not let that ruin my excitement to have you in my party, Marisol. I want to ask more about you.
Suppose you can ask.
So, you kill people for the Order?
Sometimes, with purpose. Don't you as well? Do you draw some moral distinction between avenging harm and nipping it in the bud beforehand? Between covert and overt means? When all is said and done, are those in your ledger any less dead than mine?
Oh, no problem. Kill away for all I care. Yeah.
That so? Hadn't thought you'd felt that way. Didn't take you for a pacifist. Just a mite less homicidal.
Well, I didn't have a lot of choices, to be honest. Like, it was either pacifist or homicidal. Don't... How can this game be so good at some points and then just drop the ball completely in other points? It's maddening. What sort of methods did your department employ?
Some were proprietary. Often they involved forms of subtle persuasion, others more overt influence. Now and again, more direct means were required.
Had something else.
Inquire away. I may even respond.
I bet you will. You were hiding your identity on Golden Ridge a long time. Who are you really?
Oh, I am a dedicated member of the Order. Beyond that, there's really little you or anyone need to hear about. Consider yourself lucky. You already know more about me than anyone else I've met in the last 20-odd years.
Curious attitude for an Order scientician. I thought you strove to reveal all knowledge.
Information free of context can be off-putting, confusing, dangerous even, if misjudged. I mentioned before I was part of the Department of Preemptive Causal Redirection. My role there, you may recall, was head intercessor. I was tasked to influence pivotal events, to keep the solving of the equation on track. Something occurred. I needed to step off the board a while.
I guess you encountered an event you couldn't influence?
To put it mildly, after the incident in question, seeking refuge seemed prudent. Dorado appealed to me because it was off the board but not completely remote. There I could lie low for a time, but observe. So I'd believed. Our department was shuttered shortly after Ruth Pissar took office. To avoid undue attention, I remained in hiding. Do you now? Let's hear it.
You were a secret order math assassin. What did you kill people with? Long-form division?
Another crack like that, and you might just find out. Our department employed a variety of methods to obviate hindrances and threats to the Order's efforts. We were considered wardens of the grand plan, helping correct it when needed.
Aren't we all effectively wardens of the grand plan?
All of us are part of the plan. We follow the path intended for us by the architect. We should, at least. Now and then, some push back against their path, but it never ends well. Corrections can take time, even delay in the solving of the equation. That's where we came in, to get things back on track in the timeliest of manners.
Let's talk more later.
May all our endeavors yield expected results.
Okay.
So this is where they moved all the uranium mining and processing to when they decommissioned the autonomous extractorium, huh? It's quite impressive. Would be quite inconvenient if all the uranium spontaneously exploded while we were down here.
That would be bad.
My fellow loyalists, it is time. Due to the Earth Directorate operatives' continued meddling, we must increment our timetable by a factor of hours, not days. Accordingly, our forces have taken over the Monastery. Those I predetermined to be resilient to reason have been executed. The rest should not cause us trouble. I have locked the lift to prevent the agent from reaching the Monastery, but the following code will grant you access. 34145. I will continue my work from here, supplying Augustine with everything she needs for our plan to succeed, and delaying the agent as I'm able to. May the results of our actions today secure a more prosperous tomorrow for our sacred order.
Seer Wiley isn't very good at this whole seer business, is he?
Right?
Nice of him to just hand us the code like that. We should remember to mock him for that as he bleeds out.
Oh, we will. God, I love this group so far. I think we're gonna lean into this kind of character. Okay, so a part of me kind of felt like he was gonna be the guy. Like, I didn't think the abbot was necessarily a he had the spine for it. But yeah. Okay, so we gotta get back there.
I realize you didn't receive the most welcome of receptions here.
I understood then, and I understand now.
Well, regardless, I recognize you've done right by us here today, and I appreciate your efforts.
I liked you, man.
Fate and fortune converge.
Good luck in the coming conflict that's probably gonna happen. Unless I stop it in time, of course. Which is certainly possible. Man, we finally reached a moment where I kind of want multiple companions. I like Val, don't get me wrong, but she was always kind of like a... You know, not necessarily a mainstay. And obviously Inez, I never really liked her, so, you know, and the way she left feels fine by me. But yeah, these two I really like, and I like Niles. So we're gonna have to figure out a way to switch people out and get things. I mean, the banter's not like constant though. Doesn't seem like there's like a ton of banter. There's some, and it's been okay. But even Inez and Niles had like 2 pieces of banter that they were recycling. I don't know if that was just because it was the early game and maybe you'd get more as you go. But Niles and Aza didn't have like a ton either. So like, I don't know. I think it's fine. I kind of wish there was more banter. I think Avowed had a lot better banter. Yeah, it's always nice to have banter. Brings your characters to life. It spices up the journey. Alright, so we gotta get to the monastery. Let's get moving. I figured the monastery was gonna be the last place based off the elevator we couldn't access and just like on the map. You can see there's a lot more to it. And I'm hoping there'll be another tram station we can get into. That has the last mural we need. I am curious to see if these guys are gonna have some fun banter. You feel like they would. You feel like they would, considering who they both are. And I am kind of hoping we get more stuff that like gets us to connect to our companions a lot more. Because if we don't, then I have some scathing things to say in our final review of the game. Alright. I don't know why I followed the road. Just felt right. Oh, it's not on fire or anything, so that's good, right? You guys good?
Was there some other matter of import you wish to discuss?
No. I mean, just that, you know, Matriarch's Mercy is kind of taken over. You guys okay with that? Let's reload this while we're here. Make sure it's all reloaded. Yeah, I need to get a better pistol at some point. Hello there. Howdy, sir.
Keep your behavior within acceptable parameters.
Okay, they don't seem to care. Kind of weird.
I wish. Between the invaders, the order.
Just walk on in.
There's no putting this
Thank
rat
law
back
the
in its
displaced listen to reason. Think of the cost if our predictions had not been heeded.
Think of the cost. Hello, Abbott.
Grand Architect! First an attack on the monastery and now the lift code's not working? Am I misremembering it? No. Unless... Wiley would know this, I'm sure.
He would know this, huh?
Agent, oh thank good odds and high probabilities you're back. There's been an incident. A rogue faction has taken over the monastery. My seer Wiley, is trapped up there with other hostages of the Order. To make matters worse, my access code's not working. Without it, I've no way of calling the lift.
I've got bad news for you. Your seer's not a victim. He organized the whole thing.
No, I've known Landon for years. You must be mistaken.
I saw the transmission myself. The seer wasn't under duress. He's working with DeVries.
If what you say is true, that is damning evidence indeed. But why would he do it? Align himself against the Order? Against a friend?
Wiley had good reason to turn traitor. You sabotaged his advancement.
That's a serious accusation. Why would I do such a thing?
You seem reliant on Wiley. If I had to guess, it's because you're afraid to lose him.
No, I can't discuss this right now. The monastery.
Forget it. The conspirators mentioned stopping some peace talks. Know anything about that?
Peace talks? Yes, Ruth informed me, but how did you learn of them? No one outside a select circle are supposed to be aware they're happening.
I'm a seer. That's how... The how isn't important. Just tell me what you know.
Representatives of Auntie's Choice in the Order are meeting to discuss an armistice and possible collaboration. It's an unprecedented opportunity to shorten this war. I know I mentioned it before, but compartmentalization is crucial to the success of most of the Order's operations. I wish I could offer more details than that.
I don't care about the peace talks. I only care about stopping... Nah. Should I care about the peace talks? I guess to an extent I do. No time to lose then. And heading up there.
But I'm afraid I won't be accompanying you. I can't be sure my presence wouldn't alter the outcome of your efforts in prodigious and unforeseen ways.
And no one asked you to come.
No? How grand! Then we are already in alignment. Once you reach the monastery, make your way to the observatory. If the conspirators are seeking the coordinates of the talks, no doubt their efforts will be concentrated there. Go forth as was determined, and may the plan guide you.
Farewell. Alright. Learn the abbot's secret. Optional. What was your secret? Okay. Input the conspirator's code to call lift. Alright.
I've always wanted to fight a mathematician.
We're about to. Gonna use this big old Zeranium gun. It should be pretty close quarters in here, so I think the machine gun and this will be the main things we want to use. Alexandra Monastery.
Are you sure that rope can support us?
I am 100% certain that its tensile strength is marginally greater than our combined weight. Probably.
Wait.
That's nice.
Someone just came up via the lift. It must be unlocked.
Thank you guys for not using the rope. Hey, I need to talk to you. Hey, wait a minute. Hey, you, come back here.
Watch out for Wiley. He's accounted for everything. He'll know you're coming.
Oh yeah? Good. Because it won't change anything. Man killed his own men here, huh? Probably should have tested this weapon out before I came, huh? Is that the tram station there? Or is this tram station should be around here somewhere?
Seer Wiley said I wasn't on his list and let me go. He must have predicted I wouldn't fight back. I don't understand. Where's the abbot? Why isn't he doing something? I don't understand.
Because he's a coward. A damn coward. Break down all the junk. There we go. And I want to go to our equipment. No, I want to go to mods. And we want to go to ranged. And I just want to take a look here. We got the pistol. I don't have anything for the ray or a cannon, machine gun. We do have something here. We could put explosive rounds on emergency stop. I don't feel like that's the right play though. We've got this. I can put a plasma barrel on. Sure, why not? Oh, it's already got a silencer. Wait. Oh yeah, it's already got a silencer. I see. Got the plasma pistol. Silenced plasma pistol. Can put an advanced energy modulator. Sure. Why not? Probably never using that stuff, but I wish you could sort it by, like, you know, what can you actually put mods on. But sure, put one of these on. And then one of these on. Oh, I think I just put it on two different things. Whatever, I'm not using either of those. We could always try a melee weapon, but nah. Okay, we got this. I can put a mod on here. Plasma soak, blast proof defense, crisis defense. Got 4 of them, or shock soak or corrosion soak. I'm gonna get crisis defense, put that on there. Okay, helmet wise. If I found a better helmet. Got the bomb suit helmet. Malpractice helmet. Manager's tasking helmet. Enemies you hit with an attack become marked. That's interesting, actually. Gets additional weak spot damage relative to how far away the target is. Gain increased healing from your medical inhaler. While standing in a Zeranium cloud, gain 20% crit chance. Zeranium poisoning is gained 50% slower. And then Zane's helmet. Could be useful too. Probably better than the campaign hat.
Why isn't he doing something?
Because he's a coward. Hate to say it. Hate to tell you that, my friend. Kinetic beam caster. Very cool. Alright, down we go. Oh, I'll take this. No longer stealing, good to know. It's all my stuff now. If I'm gonna save your asses, I'm gonna take all your stuff. That's just the way it goes. Man. This is not good. Not good, Wiley. Not good. So that's the rope they were gonna use. That looks like a sturdy rope. Well, that's a long way down. I don't think that would have been long enough. So that would have sucked for you guys. I'll be right over there. So this is locked.
Void it all. I told him he wasn't going to make it. Is this why Wiley
Ooh.
so spared him? Because the seer already predicted. Hey, body's not even cold yet. Show a little respect.
Sorry.
Roger always said he wanted his body donated to the Order if it'd help advance the plan. But I'm sure this wasn't what he had in mind.
Probably not. Probably not what he had in mind at all. Okay, looks like we have to go this way.
Those outside the Order, and some simpletons within it, claim that all things happen for a reason. But the wise...
I swear, the more he talks, the more pain it makes me want to inflict on his person.
We are that catalyst, setting into motion the future most aligned with the plan. Hold that belief in your minds. Let it strengthen your resolve, and do not hesitate. The time for ideation is concluded. Now is the time for execution.
Those outside the Order.
Claim that all things happen for a reason. But the wise among us know that nothing occurs without a catalyst. Today.
Where are the enemies at? Where are they?
Unfriendly company. They're mine.
Whew. Well, that's kind of nice, huh? Oh god, there's a lot of you guys.
Ready status. Capacitor out. Get it while it's energized.
Need some help first.
Oh, shit, took him down already?
They've been numbed. Duplication in progress.
Got him. Gonna go for Ava. Oh, she's alive. Aza, rather. Oh, these are the good things. Okay, let's have a bite to eat. Don't know how I feel about that gun. It is strong, for sure. It's not really what I like to use, though.
Dwelling on the quotient of the moment is to risk missing the product next.
So true, brother. So true.
Found another one. Damn it.
Combatant observed.
I knew there'd be a high probability.
Okay, moving in. He's dead. Moving over here. Reloading.
Commander, throwing energy your way.
Thank you. Got him. Got him. Get up, Aza.
Junction boxes. That scanner might Might be useful to see how this place is wired up.
Oh, you don't say, huh? What do we got here? Others may thrive under pressure, but you know me, Archie. I learn best in an environment of peace and relaxation. So what if I log some minor water damage on a tome or two? I know sloppy of me, careless. But must I endure a litany of recrimination forevermore? If you ask those venerable scholars in the anchor hold, the answer would be yes. I cannot stand to suffer more beratement. Yet my research requires a certain reference book, currently in their possession, the essential history of mechanized doors. Perhaps you might go and entreat them for the title on my behalf? Junior Archivist, Raleigh. Stop the freeze agents in Alexandra. You found a note talking about a book. I can't do anything with that. Oh, is this a bathhouse? Well, damn. Place is nice. Place is nice. Very nice. Have a bite to eat. What do we got on here? Oh yeah, look, the water here. I'm gonna switch back to this gun. Yeah, it's just not my style. It's a really strong gun, but those kinds of guns are just not, they're just not me, you know? I'm a cowboy. I'll use machine guns, and I really shouldn't be using those either. That one's just so good. I really want to just use these and pistols, primarily. Let's take a look around here. I don't think we'll be able to finish this place in this episode, but we'll see. Okay, to the right is where we should be going.
An unspecified.
Get hecked. Oh, shit. Damn, that was good.
Capacitor unit away. Recharge before it discharges.
Okay, I'm amazing. Never mind. Holy crap. I ain't messing around. Sealed, okay. Oh yeah, she wanted me to use the, I completely forgot. She wanted me to use these goggles. Let's see what we got going on over here. So this...
Whoever wired this place should be shot by me, then forced to rewire it in a more straightforward
Where is he? Marisol, you keep talking like that, girl, and I'm gonna fall in love with you even harder. Oh, they're connected. Oh, is it something I had to... If I could fix that thing, then I could, like, maybe... do something over by that door. Also apparently forgot you. There we go. Am I sure there's nothing I could do here? Oh, if I had this book. Who did he say I should go to get that? I'm really curious now. I want to know. I want to know. Can you show me? Maybe it's up here. That's just the vending machine. The bad news about not having Niles is I can't, like, make ammunition on the fly, which is potentially a problem. Then I'm having... Okay, this place is a wreck. Okay, so this journal entry. Let's see. Optional. Book on wiring is in the possession of the anchorites. Who are the anchorites? Who are the anchorites? The anchorites. Anchorites. Is that in the codex? In the anchor hold. What the hell is that? I don't remember what any of that is. The anchor hold, the anchorites. Have I met them before?
Within it claim that all things happen.
Hang on just a a dang nab minute. What do we have here? Oh, this is the anchor hold. Oh, okay. I see. I understand. So go in here. What is this? Anchor hold. Ah, there we go.
Grand Architect's perspiring brow, if you try to cite the fourth pillar to me one more time. Scientific advancement should not come at the cost of the grace and dignity of innocent lives. That is all I am saying.
What is this?
Armed conflicts are not the inevitability you are making them out to be, Anya, but rather the result of a populace failing to adhere to scientism's stoic imperative.
Oh, and I suppose we're going to pretend the second pillar doesn't exist? I must have just imagined reading Alfred Long's 75 thesis on determinism then.
Anchorites, be warned. Any conversation with these two may prove pedantic.
Oh boy. Pardon the interruption, but do you have a book on mechanized doors I can borrow?
You're in luck. I just finished my third reread of it. Chapter 47 is a real treat.
Ooh.
When we're finished speaking, I'll put it in the collection drawer. But do take care with it, especially around the bath. We lose more good books that way.
I understand, but I gotta say, there's something always very relaxing about having a book while you're taking a bath. Reading a book while taking a bath. If you guys haven't tried it, I highly recommend it. Highly recommend it. Just don't drop the book. Why are you debating ethics right now? Didn't you hear all the commotion outside?
The anchor hold is proofed against sound to allow us to conduct our work in quietude. Hence the speaker unit you're using now. What happens outside is of no concern to us.
A room where you can work undisturbed by lesser minds? Sign me up.
This calling is not something you just sign up for.
Okay, relax.
Especially when you haven't even familiarized yourself with basic anchor hold etiquette.
Actually, an outside opinion might be useful at this juncture. Our current topic is whether war is ever justified. For the sake of time, please keep your answer brief.
So, I believe the war is never justified. Doesn't mean you can't understand why it happens, but it's never justified. But I don't know if Felix would believe that. I think Felix is probably somebody who believes it's probably necessary at times. I think as a directorate agent, you might have to kind of believe that to like believe in the message of the directorate. But then again, I don't think Felix really believes in the directorate's message anyway. I don't have an opinion anymore. There are times when war is necessary to prevent greater evil from taking place.
And how do you predetermine the harm of action against the harm of inaction?
We make those estimates all the time. That's the whole reason we employ seers.
We're going in circles again. If only we had access to the materials we requested, perhaps we could settle this debate.
What's stopping you from going out and getting the materials yourself?
Lack of a door, for starters.
You're currently standing outside of an anchor hold. My colleague and I have chosen to permanently enclose ourselves within this cell to lead a life of concentrated purpose.
Holy shit.
As anchorites of the order, it is our duty to postulate on the universe's perplexities for the benefit of observers. In this way, we advance the plan through empirical knowledge.
How have you not killed each other?
Who's to say we haven't tried?
My colleague is joking. The answer to your question is simple. All anchorites undergo extensive testing before being admitted to such a calling. You might say we are compatible.
And people can just watch you? Morning, noon, and night?
We observe periods of rest like all living creatures, but otherwise, yes. When in conversation, we welcome all to attend and learn.
We have privacy curtains. It's less trouble than you're making it out to be.
What you've described sounds like literal torture.
Then it's a good thing you're standing on that side of the window, isn't it?
Yes, it is. I'm in a hurry, but I might be persuaded to help for the right price.
The search for answers to life's important questions often yields powerful rewards. Who knows? Something learned here may later prove the difference between life and death.
And if that's not enough, we still have some order arms and armaments from a recent demonstration we gave. You'd be welcome to one or the other.
This anchorite's answer, I should use that, or anchoress, I'm sorry. I should use that when my students ask me, like, what's the point of learning? Or what, they're not getting any money for it. You know, what are they getting out of it? Anyway, I'd be happy to help you out. Sure. What materials do you need, and where can I find them?
I need the book Only Real Numbers, The Casualties of Appeasement by Exemplar Kwong. Second edition, not the first. That's important.
And I require Archivist Mahler's dissertation on de-escalation theory. You should be able to locate both pieces of scholarship in the scriptorium. I also caution against borrowing additional titles. The scribes are absolute fusspots when their work goes missing.
Those damn fusspots. How did this whole debate start anyway? Is it about the Order's involvement in the war?
More or less. Seer Wiley put the question to us last week. Naturally, the problem of interference versus non-interference led us to a broader discussion of war's overall necessity. Oddly, he has not returned for his solution, which is just as well since we remain divided on an answer, though I'm confident we'll get there.
You both seem knowledgeable. Any chance a woman named DeVries came to you for advice?
Augustine? Sure. She's got a mind for provocative hypotheticals. Asked a lot more interesting questions than we normally get.
I will add it has been some time since we last saw her. Not since before the schism, in fact. Why do you ask?
What kinds of questions did she ask?
Augustine was obsessed with the rift. She wanted to know all the potential routes the Order might take to deal with it. We explained that the rift is an aberration of the plan's natural order, corrupting time and space and creating uncertainty. Consequently, all efforts should be made to close it.
Apologies, but gossip doesn't fall under our purview. We've secluded ourselves here to avoid such distractions, so I would thank you to exclude us from any remote drama.
Makes sense. There's plenty of drama happening here at the monastery right now.
I'm sure I have no notion of what you're referring to.
I know. Are you interested though? Seer Wiley has staged a coup. He's taken over the monastery through force.
Good for him. About time someone put theory into application.
What my colleague means is Landon Wiley is among our most gifted and dedicated seers. Whatever actions he's taken must be in service of the plan. I do hope no one's been hurt, though.
Got some bad news for you on that front.
I see. That is distressing to hear. But as we in the Order like to say, the plan actuates by deliberate means. Let us hope this conflict resolves itself soon.
I'll be back once I visited the scriptorium.
Much appreciated. We'll present our final arguments once you've returned with the research.
And now you have to go. Now you guys have to go watch the. What is this? Ooh, collect the essential history of mechanized doors. Thank you. You guys have to go watch the Pentiment playthrough now, because that is the history of the scriptorium. Yep, that's all connected, guys. It's all connected. This is going to be the same exact scriptorium. Trust me. Pretty sure there's like a scriptorium in Avowed too. Refer to the writing guide. and reroute power to the attached courtyard. With help from the book, provided by the anchorites, you reattach a few wires, and soon hear a door power open somewhere in the courtyard nearby. Alright, just put that there and put that there. There you go. Easy. Alright, guys. Before we go into this next area, we're going to wrap up the episode. So in the next episode, we'll confront Seer Wiley in the observatory. Until then, I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I'll catch you later.